Out for Destiny, and today I'm bringing you a part 2 interview with Mechanimal. For those who don't know, I've been following for years, and he's a guy that I highly recommend you all subscribe to. Real deal, natural muscle, being an overall badass athlete.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be live.
That's the hard part, and we live in a social media world where at the click of a button you can see the edge of the universe, another freak athlete, and you think, I mean, everybody walking around like dipping or pulling this amount of weight when yeah, the average person doesn't. You just have access to them by clicks. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and I'm lucky to be living around Ashton too. Ashton Ruska, crazy powerlifter, man. We go to the same powerlifting gym. Yeah, he's like, I think he's gonna be one of the great in his category, because this guy is like in the 800. I mean, past 800 like squats, and he's like two. He competed in 220 something pound category. Like people scream about Larry Will. I'm like, how are people like him that nobody know of? That's how you know that there must be some crazy freaks out there
I
that
believe it.
nobody heard of, no social media attention, but ridiculously strong. And you're like, wow, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
once in a while you see guys like that come out of nowhere and then they blow up
Mm.
very quickly, but they've been strong their
Mhm.
whole life.
They've been strong their whole life.
My
Yeah,
my favorite
exactly.
is when you see an older lifter who shows up, 45, 55, and then
Yeah.
he's just blowing everybody out of the water, especially if he's natty. But that's hard to come by
Yeah,
these days.
that's hard to come by. Yeah, and then that's hard to know if the person is telling the truth. Because sometimes those numbers are crazy, and you're like, it can be natural, but I'm hoping he's telling the truth. Because
Yeah.
I only wish you could tell the truth, and I mean, you could. Everybody could tell the truth, and we'll be in a more peaceful environment. Yeah, because if you're not telling the truth and you give false hope to people who actually, striving
Yeah.
to achieve that, and even worse, hope to the people who don't have the ability to even be average. Because I think majority of people who will be average will not have crazy amount of performance. That would be good compared to the average, person. But reach like all this crazy height, it's not gonna happen, man.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
right.
why, like you were talking about comparing yourself to other people, right?
Mhm.
Obviously you're on a very high level, but there's people who are
Right.
even beyond that, right? And it can be
Mhm.
frustrating when you look at them because there's such a huge gap. Like I can't even imagine these guys are dipping over 300 pounds. That's
Yeah.
insane, you know.
Same. Yeah.
I you
And
know,
as I say, I'm deep in five and they're on
yeah,
eight.
it's like
I'm like, what the hell did I do wrong in my life? Like
that's
it's just like, yeah, but it's inspiring.
it.
When the people are not full of shit and then a snake called a salesman, I don't have a problem with that. It's inspiring. It just makes me chuckle and laugh because I can ridicule myself,
Yeah,
and be like, all right, so next party means let's get to work. Yeah, but it's
because
interesting. Like make you feel like a baby.
yeah, but like there's levels to this. For example, the
Yeah.
pull-ups, you're having trouble 180, but the
Mhm.
world record, like this is number one. It used to be 220, 225. So you're not that
Yeah.
far off from the
Oh,
original
oh,
record.
that's true. Yeah.
Now it's in the, I don't even know
I
what
think
it
it's
is.
one. I think it's 110, right? Isn't it one? How much is it? 110?
110
I
kilos.
know, and
I
110
that
kilo.
guy
Yeah, 110
Matthew
kilogram.
put up
Oh,
some.
Matthew's light. Oh,
Yeah,
Matthew's light. He did six. He did six. That's 120 kilogram. I think he did. Matthew's light.
okay.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I
He's like on 190 kilogram on the deep now.
yeah, I
And I'm like, damn, is it natural? He could. I mean, I have to believe because I don't live with him. I don't see him doing anything. So for me, unless I'm competing with you, and I feel like you're gonna rob me from my work, me being natural, I don't really have a reason to try to fight if I don't have obvious like sign. But
right.
I mean, if it's just because you're like ridiculously strong, I'll just give you the benefit of the doubt because sooner or later we pay that. Start seeing people dropping like flies, dying in their late 40s and 50s. You might be young now and think like, yeah, you get all the attention, you get all the fame, but after all that, after all those likes and and compliment.
Yeah,
Those people go back home and they take care of their business. They don't really care about you.
they don't.
So unless you're making extreme amount of money that you're gonna use invest for your family in the future, if it just comes down to the like and this quote unquote fame that you get from being able to do all these things, I think it's pretty ridiculous and sad because you're gonna have a long life and it can be miserable
Yeah.
if you have a bad quality. That's if you don't die, right? So I feel like people just don't understand, and
Wait.
but when you know what you want, you just stay in your lane, because life is well beyond just lifting this amount of weight. A lot of people don't really care about how strong you are. Actually, they want to look good.
That's true.
So people rather look good than know that you're so strong. And again, you have the people who fool you using PEDs, give you the false, on the false pretense that you can reach that level, just doing the cookie cutter exercises that they do and getting sweaty and starving yourself, being shredded, and they think like, oh yeah, that person lives like that. That's not how they are in real life. When they
True.
when they eat dinner and they're not filming, they have a sticking stomach going out protruded because
Yep.
that's how life works. When you eat, your stomach is full of food. It's gonna be rounded until you digest. You're not nobody walking around flex six packs all the time, and nah, people
No.
have, but it works though. The
It
marketing
it's
works.
all it's all about marketing, bro. And what you said before is so true that nobody cares about what you do.
Yeah.
And
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be live.